Hi there and welcome back to Korea, and you guys have been telling me that I should be checking out Yava by BABYMETAL because I checked out the song directly before it on the album, and as I'm basically trying to listen to all of their songs before the new album comes out, I'm probably going to fail on that so that I can pick a top 5. Time I get into it, I'm listening to the album version. I thought that was fair as the last one I listened to. I listened to the live version. I'm, like I say, trying to balance it out. The last one was really high energy though, so I'm interested in seeing how this one piles on as a result, because you guys said it really follows on great. But here we go. Sorry, I'm having to check my phones and everything's recording, but here, go. I love it. We've got everything from sort of like cheeky techno all the way down to reggae already. I really like that chorus. I know it's going to get repetitive soon because it's just going round and round already, but no, I do like that. I also love the mad riff actually. It sounds a bit like something I'd expect from Doll's Box actually. That little double snare's making it for me as well. It's now gone into a disco beat. Everything's just changed, but it's working really well. It's glued really well together. I know it's just a taste thing, but I really like that hook. The melody has that very sort of old school classical thing. You can almost expect it to be played on like a harpsichord, which there is a weird sort of harking to like certain classical melody and songwriting in this, despite the fact that I'm now talking over what is definitely like a death metal bridge. That's fantastic. I just love the way this is written. Oh, again, a beautiful run into the last chorus. Just everything's working brilliantly. If that's not in the top 5, I'm going to be really surprised. Yeah, I loved so much about that. It was hard and heavy, and the way that the chords progressed, that sort of descending chord pattern, they used it in the chorus and in the bridge. Well, actually in the chorus it was kind of going up and the bridge going down. I need to think about that again. I'm just sort of taken by the song. I need to regroup myself for a second. I love that. I love the way the chord patterns were always sliding in a certain direction. So the choruses had a sort of edge, a hardness to them. They did sound kind of heavy and tense. but at the same time it fused that perfectly with a verse that was kind of fun and dancey, and had little double snare bits and sort of backstroke guitars doing like sort of reggae style playing. I mean, everything about that, it fused so many things really brilliantly, which I know is like their whole thing, but I just, for me that was perfect. So much to cover in that. Also, like I say, I love the melody. I love the fact that in the verses as well, they did a great call and answer between Yui and Moa. I remember their names now. Yui and Moa and Sue. It's only been like 20 reactions I've done. I love the way they had that as well. They were using every facet of the band. You had the call and answer between the girls, you had the great chorus, you had the mixture of music. Everything worked perfectly. It was tacked together in such a way that you want to talk about the mixture of styles, and yet it seemed so effortlessly perfect that there was just no real way to even talk about it as seeming like that, because it seemed natural. When it went from like reggae into a disco beat, it seemed natural. When it went from disco beat into a hard rock chorus, it seemed natural. When a sudden drop of like drop tuned, death metal guitars came in the bridge, it sounded natural. That was a real feat of writing. And the interesting thing is, I know that that's the sort of thing that some people might not take it so seriously. You can see my broken glasses, can't you? Some people might not take it so seriously because it has a bit of a poppy, fun edge, and it was from earlier in their career where perhaps they're younger and maybe didn't have as much of the serious metal image as they did before. But that, from a sheer songwriting perspective, is a real feat. It's amazing how not only is there such a mixture of styles, but that they flow perfectly, as I've said, but also that it delivers such a mixture of mood. It takes you up in the happy bits and then gives you the tension. It gives it moves perfectly and it works. And so for me, there was something really just it's how seamless it is that's amazing. And like I say, it had a bit of everything. Many of the things I like. Also, the arrangement really appealed to me, in that nothing stuck around for too long. Nothing outstayed its welcome. All the parts of the song kept on moving very fluidly. You were always excited about the next bit, and it was always rewarding. The last chorus, for example, was milked perfectly. When you milk a good chorus well, which that's one deserved to be milked, if for your crescendo, there's a certain way to do it, and they did it perfectly, which was the first time round, sort of drop the beat a little bit, build up the tension. Second time round, do it full on, and third time round, sort of extend the melody, give it more of a hold on and played out feel. Played out as mean playing out the song, not played out in a negative way. So yeah, just everything about that, like I say, appealed to me. It was a feat of songwriting. It worked perfectly. She enjoyed something. I don't know what. I didn't get that joke. You probably heard that. Someone walking past and they start screaming. But yeah, just everything about that, just to me, was not only a fantastic song, but beautifully written, combining so many things. It just ticks every box for what I want to hear from a song by this group. So like I say, I think we can pretty much say already that's in the top 5, unless everything else I hear is going to be absolutely solid gold. That's in the top 5. Where in the top 5 it's going to be, we'll have to find out. But I'm setting my hat down now. I'm saying that was going in. So thank you very much. Do you guys agree? Do you guys take this one as being as seriously awesome as I do? Let me know. Maybe it's just one that appeals to me. But for now, thank you for suggesting that. I am going to tick off every BABYMETAL song I can from their first 2, or I think it's 2 albums, before, or at least not long after a new one comes out, and try and drive a top 5 for them before we dive into the new album when that's available, if it's not already. I haven't really been checking. So for now, from here in Korea at the mini stop. No advertising intended. Ciao.